I've been asked, hey Oscar, how do I understand my why? And how do I find it in the first place? What's going on, traders? It's my hope that you're all doing fantastic and I'm doing great as well. So today I've just come with something that really stood out to me, and most importantly I want to share that with you because someone just messaged me on IG and they were speaking on something that you really resonate with. I'm just checking it over here, and so that I can really share that with you. Okay, here we go. So guys, the thing is, I've been asked, hey Oscar, how do I understand my why? And how do I find it in the first place? So I want to just make this question more clear to you, because I think most people in different niche really have the same question, because we all are humans and we all go the same situations, right? So it's better always to understand and have clarity into it. By the way, if it's the first time that you are tuning in into this channel, please make sure that you like, you subscribe, and as well share this video with others so that we can bring more awareness to people, more experience to people, without forgetting the comment section letting me know what was your major takeaway. So without any further ado, let us just go straight to the question and answer it. So over the years I've learned it this way. How do I find clarity into my why? And how do I move toward my why? Listen guys, the reality is, understanding your why, you have first to understand what you are moving into. Because the why is more about the mindset. The why is more about the thought, what you are thinking most of the time. Because that will give you the clarity necessary in you understanding what you want to achieve in the first place. Because when you understand that, you'll become more clearer than ever before in attaining what you want to attain in the first place. However, most people just think on the how. That's why they don't get what they want in the first place, because they think about action. For instance, there are a lot of people that even I can see through my IG here. There are a lot of them who are really giving me those highlights and the gems necessarily needed in order to attain their understanding, in order to attain their level of clarity. However, I've always told them the same exactly answer. What are you thinking most often than not? Because when the thinking part is clearer, it becomes more easier for you taking action in the first place. For instance, when I was first getting involved into the trading space, I was thinking more about two major things. I was thinking about my father, and I was thinking about what I could pass through my generation. Okay? So that was the main thought pattern at the beginning stages. And that is what kept me as sharp as now. However, the key thing was, I did not slip off into the doing part. I did not slip off on the action part. Only that. However, I combined my why together with the how, and then moved toward the career that I'm in, the career that I'm enjoying the fruits of it today. And that's why I'm sharing the experience with you today in the first place. So it's very understandable that when you think, when you are very clear into your vision, when you are very clear into your mission, it becomes very easier to walk towards your mission and the goals that you want. So for myself, I told you, it was about my father. It was about the information, the legacy that I could pass through my generation. So that was the reason as to why I got involved into the first place, into trading. My father passed away back in 2018. So by the time, just think, if it was about my father more doing into trading, think about the difficulty of trading. Think about the challenges that comes with it. Think about the times when I was not able to afford the internet. I could not afford for the meal. I could not afford for my clothes. All those things. Would I still keep a priority into trading, chances are less. I could have found ways, speak myself, talk myself out into the opportunity that I got into the first place. However, I had something bigger than myself, which was passing something rigid, the legacy that I'll leave into generation and generation to come, which is the experience that I'm sharing in the first place. That is bringing the spiritual awareness to people, as well sharing the truth and the reality of what it truly takes to become one of those top niche, top 1% in the trading space, and which I'm sharing with you here, by the way, especially for those who are coming in Africa, even other countries, even there, the situation, poverty is just poverty, right? However, the situation differs from a continent to continent. So specifically, just for those who are coming in Africa, you really resonate with this. Challenges and the situation out here are very hard compared to the Westerns, compared to the Europe side, right? You can all understand the situation, right? You can all resonate with that. However, if you do not have something that connects you with the vision that you have, with the mission, with the goal you have, will it become more easier for you to attain? The answer is no. That's why myself, at the beginning stages, even if you go to my Instagram, you find one of those reels that I created back in days, and I said that I'm into Falcon, I want to share this so that when time comes, you see the transformation. And that is what I'm doing now. You have seen my transformation, and which a lot of projects that I'll be releasing together with the team, together with other guys that I have as my back, together with my family, especially my brother Mkude and all others, my wife, my sister-in-law, they all know. We'll be passing it to you, and you will see that as time goes by, right? So that holded me accountable into attaining, into staying disciplined, into being that type of individual who is committed. Not only just thinking discipline as something that you do it consistently. No, discipline should be in your thought pattern. Discipline should be in your routine. Discipline should be in your everything that you are doing. Don't think like just only doing it every day consistent, because it doesn't work that way. It's more about the things that you do persistently in different angle of your life. So I want you all to think it that way. And once you understand that, you'll get a very clearer why. So your why, just to come up to a conclusion before I end, is that your why should always connect with the bigger vision and the bigger mission that you have, the goal, because that will act as your anchor point. That will act as your checking point in order to succeed in the first place. That's why I'm a big believer. For instance, here, this guy was sharing this thing. Listen, he was telling me, "Hey Oscar, how do you deal with the situation when you don't have something to eat, you don't have someone to relay, and no one has the backup as in what you want to do in the first place? How did you manage the situation?" It's very easy. The why kept me accountable because it was connected beyond my limitation, beyond my thought patterns. And that was what was the connection. I wanted to impact more of the African generation and understand that regardless the background, regardless the challenges, you can make it through. You just need to think wisely, make decisive decisions that will impact your generation and will impact yourself in a positive way, and not rely in other information that do not attain you. For instance, in the trading space, we have a lot of people that believe that trading is scam. Why? It's because when they were introduced into trading, they were more thinking of the Lamborghinis, more of the luxurious lifestyle, good apartments, and all that stuff, which that is what trading can provide. However, it's not that easy. However, the guys that introduced that to you, they did for their reasons, which I shared in my other video. And you have to understand that. However, I'm here now to show you the reality. I'm here to show you the transformation step by step. That's why I need you all to pay attention into this channel and recommend more people to come back to this channel and hear the experience that I've obtained in a one source of information, which to be specific, that is Falcon, and which I'm transforming it back to you, which I'm transforming back to my community, which I'm transforming back to other people, which as a side effect of that is the reason as to why I got involved into trading. So all of the tough times, all of the difficult times were just testing time of my identity to get me stronger, more clearer, and gaining the experience in the first place, which I'm sharing it with you now. So guys, be that type of person who is always thinking of the bigger vision and mission. Don't think of the smaller picture. Don't think of just the quick fix. However, be the type of individual who is willing to pay the price. Because remember, you cannot buy financial freedom with money. You can buy it only by pain, by sacrifice, hard work, commitment. Those are the prices of attaining what you want in the first place, which is the financial freedom. Maybe your financial in terms of the time to spend more with your family. Trading is not only about the finances. It goes far more beyond with that, and you learn more into myself and many others that are in the space. Everyone has got their own characters, and they have got everything that they want to impact you with. It's not about only the money, because there's so many ways that you could make money. That's why I say how doesn't work if the why isn't clear. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I went a little bit of a tangent over there. However, I wanted just to make sure that the clarity is in the first place and you truly understand what it truly takes to become a truly successful trader or a businessman in the first place. So don't forget to subscribe and share with others, because that is what will always bring us the clarity and confidence necessarily needed. Without any further ado, God bless you. See you in the next video.